What's up, guys? Anger Banjo here. We're coming back to our blind playthrough of Chrono Trigger. We're playing this on the PC right now through Steam, and we recently got to the prehistoric times, 65 million BC. We met our good friend Ayla now, and we actually found out that Chrono and the reptiles ended up taking our, I guess we'll call it our ability to travel back in time. I guess it's the stick. Or whatever they called it, the portal creator, John. I do not know. So we got here, we encountered Ayla, and right now we're going to be facing off against, I guess this is called Nisbel. This is going to be a tough fight. I feel like this is going to be a situation here where the best course of action will be to use our lightning magic to shock the enemy and then just wail on them. And we gotta maintain that sort of, I guess we'll call it like electric shock on him, so that way we can really just grind on him with Ayla and Robo and kind of start doing some damage here. I did some grinding off camera. I had a feeling we were actually off screen. We grinded for a little bit here. We got some new moves for our party members. What we did is we went back and forth through that tunnel for about a couple hours in real time and actually put together some actual levels here. We discovered, though, what TP is. TP stands for Tech Points, and Tech Points will determine whether or not you actually get new skills. So getting a certain amount of Tech Points will determine whether you actually get skills and stuff like that, and that's an interesting way of actually learning new abilities. I did not know that was actually the case until recently. We're probably pushing maybe a quarter to halfway through the game at this point, and we're just figuring out what Tech Points are. And this is what I wanted to avoid. The electric discharge here. Electric discharge is when that he's no longer shocked, that no longer works. I thought if we kept wailing on him with our lightning magic, we would actually just be able to keep attacking him if we keep doing lightning every turn. It looks like I was mistaken with that thought process, and now, you know, we're kind of just going to have to rely on... I don't think he has a tell for when he's going to do his discharge either. He just says, I'm discharging, here we go, boom, take your damage. I'm hoping he doesn't have as much HP as I think he does. But right now, using Robo to kind of heal people up, we really should heal Robo up, and Robo's dead. I was worried about that. I thought our lightning attack would get in first, and it didn't. So right now, it's just Ayla and Chrono, and we actually took them out there. We were actually so close. What happened is, we ended our last program we got here. I fought him, and then he just pwned me. I got frustrated and kind of walked away, and that's why we started grinding, because I felt like we were a little under-leveled at this point. In the game, we were definitely a little on the under-level side, so we grinded out a little bit, grinded some skills out, and we moved up, and we took down Nisbel. Of course, apparently, we don't have a move for Ayla, which would have given us an actual item from Nisbel, apparently. We'll get that later on. Maybe, hopefully, unless this is the only actual place we can use Ayla. So it looks like now we're actually done here in the past, at least for now, I think. So we have to get our Dream Stones so we can go build the Masamune. So it looks like that's our actual next step here. Where are we supposed to get the stone from, though? Ayla's not telling us where we get the stone from. I would check our inventory, but it wouldn't show up in our inventory. I don't think an item like that would show up there. So I feel like for this time being, we've actually done everything we can in 65 million BC, which is fantastic. It's great. Right now, kind of just figuring out where to go next. If we're supposed to go somewhere else, if there's supposed to be a way we get the stone that we need, or if we just go back because we get it mysteriously, I'm not sure. The hell is a dactyl nest? What's this to our right? Is that somewhere we can go? I don't... like I said, we're playing this completely blind, so we don't know where we're going. We don't know what we're doing. We're like trying to just... get through the game and kind of come up with some, you know, our own thoughts and feelings about the game. So far, like I said, we're enjoying this. I personally am enjoying this game. It's not the greatest game of all time, and it's truly not the greatest RPG of all time. I would definitely probably put it in consideration in terms of, you know, RPG status, maybe top 15, top 10 RPGs. That's just based off personal preference, based off what I've actually personally played. If we're just talking RPGs, I definitely think it is a pretty solid RPG as a whole. So right now, like I said, we're trying to avoid encounters. For right now, it's not because I don't want to get into fights. I don't have a problem with it. Fighting, the combat system, I actually really like it. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to kind of I'm trying to think of the wording here. I want to get to our next portion in the game and really just kind of go from there. Also, I realized I think the characters that aren't in the party level up as well with you as you level up. So, for instance, our characters are grinding out levels when we got experience points, but they don't get the tech points. They get everything but the tech points. So we're back at the end of time here. We're going to replenish our HP and MP here for free. I like that. And we're going to put Luca back in our party here for now. Putting her back in the party is over Robo. Even though I like Robo better, I feel like we do kind of need to have... Or no, we're actually going to keep Robo. I thought we'd switch out, but it's fine. So let's save the game real quick here. You see we're in another chapter here. We're in the chapter called the Masamune. So that means we're going to have to go back to... Where is it? I think it's Medina. We're not going to go to the Protodome. Oh, we accidentally did go to the Protodome here. That's not good. Yeah, we didn't mean to go to the Protodome. I hit the wrong button. I'm still, even though we're several hours in the game, I'm still adjusting to playing the game with a PlayStation controller as opposed to a Super Nintendo controller. So we're back in the present timeline here. We are going to go check out, I guess, where the dude who makes the sword is. I'm not going to pronounce his name because I'm going to butcher it. I really am. So we're going to go to his cabin here. We're going to actually talk to him. He should be able to fix the sword. We got the Dreamstone. We have the hilt. We have the blade. So I would imagine what we need to do is we need to go to him, have him fix the sword, and then we have to go to Frog, and then we go take down Magus. So we got this like interesting like setup here. All these different steps that we had to do in order to fight Magus. So there's like a lot of I would call these like fetch quests, so to speak, if that's the appropriate term. It might not be the appropriate term. So it actually looks like I have to hang out here and kind of wait for him to finish the sword, which is okay, I guess. Alright, there we go. Looks like we're gonna get this sword a lot quicker, fixed a lot quicker. Obviously, the problem is Chrono's not gonna be able to use the sword, so obviously we're gonna have to take it over with us back in time, and we're gonna have to go. I guess it's Frog that has to use the Masamune. Chrono uses a very specific. So each character uses their own specific like type of weapon, and I feel like Chrono uses swords and sabers, but his are very specific in the game. I've noticed that like no swords that we found in the game that can be used by Frog can be used by Chrono. We found some weapons. Chrono uses more like sabers, so to speak. So now we have to. This is like I said. This is a really convoluted. I don't want to say storyline or arc, but it's a little bit of a interesting fetch quest. So the fetch quest started with us going and getting the sword from Masam and Yune in the past, and then going to Frog and getting the hilt of the sword, and then we had to go to the past in order, the far past, to get the Dreamstone, and then we had to come back here to the present, and then we had to go back to the past. It's a little bit of like trying to recall exactly all of our steps in the right order, and like I said, it's one crazy long fetch quest, and the funniest thing is it's a main story arc here. And we gotta go all the way from Truce Canyon down to the bottom part of this map to get the Frog, which is it's a bit of a journey. It definitely is, and it's kind of funny that we have to go all the way down there, and we're gonna probably run into a lot of different encounters here, or we can try to avoid them. But like this part's easy. We're in the overworld. We're just gonna go, this way here. We don't have to go to the castle. We just go south, and I don't think we're gonna have to go through like. Yep. See, the issue is I thought it was gonna be a lot more of a frustrating moment than it actually is. Like I said, blind playthroughs are fun because we have no idea what the hell we're doing. But we are gonna have to go through the cursed woods, and I feel like we're gonna get caught in all the encounters along the way. There is probably a way where we can literally just kind of burn through it. As you see, pull up our equipment menu. Chrono, about to call him Cloud, can't use the Masamune. So here we go. We're going to prevent Frog with the Masamune. And at the same point in time, we're going to get a bit of a flashback here. I wasn't sure what this was at first until, like, very recently. Because, like I said, this is going to kind of throw me off a little bit. It's like, I don't know what's going on exactly with this, and then it's like, oh, it's a flashback sequence here, and that's exactly what it was. This is a flashback sequence right now, involving Frog and Sir Cyrus. It's interesting because we get to see a different part of, I guess, we get to see a different part of Frog right now. Who is this green-haired dude? Glenn. I don't know who Glenn is. But we are getting... this is definitely an interesting flashback sequence here. We're seeing Cyrus take down some fiends here. We're seeing... I'm guessing this is like the Frog King? I mean, that was a pretty easy fight there for Cyrus. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's funny that was pretty easy, but... And there's Ozzy again, if you remember him from earlier. I can't tell if these guys are like really good friends or if they're more than friends. I want to think that they're probably more like a bit of both. The writing really kind of gives us that feeling that they're more than friends, but at the same point in time, the writing also kind of gives away that they're just really, really good friends. So let's see. Oh shit! Dude catches on fire. Did not expect to see that happen. That is not something I expected to see happen at all. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect that to happen. Oh no. Well, they're doing something to Glenn. I don't know who the hell Glenn is. Oh, shoot. It looks like Frog was Glenn. How about that? That's an interesting turn of events there for you guys. We got a nice little bit of backstory about Frog. We don't actually get that for any of the other characters so far. But we do know that Glenn is Frog. That was actually really tragic, so to speak. Even if they were friends or if they were more than friends, they definitely were pretty close. And like, you know, watching your, we'll say, best friend die in front of you, and then on top of it having you know, being turned into a frog and spending 10 years as a frog, that's freaking insane. I'm not gonna lie. There's no way around that one. But now we do have Frog in our party, and Frog will be in our party for probably the rest of the game. The ultimate question is, where are we supposed to go now? Are we supposed to travel in time to a specific time period, or are we supposed to remain in this period of time and go after the Fiend Lord? I kind of feel like maybe we should go at some point in the... Where the hell did that thing come from? I don't remember seeing that thing before. I'm talking about the big blue blob thing. I have not seen that thing before. Maybe I missed it. The new. It's called the new. Do you think Frog will be able to learn magic? Because, I mean, so far Chrono has lightning. Luca has fire. And... oh, shit. That thing hits hard. Oh! Oh my god, that thing really hurts. That thing really hurts. Oh. Oh my goodness. Just die. Just die. That thing is a very heavy hitter. Okay, good. We got it. With 1 HP for both Chrono and Frog. But honestly though, what magic do we think that Frog would learn? If Marl has ice, and Luca has fire, and Chrono has lightning. I mean, realistically, he probably would have water. Let's be honest, he'd probably have a water spell because he's a frog. I know it sounds kind of silly to say that, but I really do think that the developers would be petty like that with this game and actually have him, you know, have that be his actual magic spell situation would be, you know, water. Because it would be comical, because he's a frog. Let's see if we can get through here pretty quickly here without getting any encounters. Right now, our party is pretty decently leveled right now, where, you know, we might one-hit kill a lot of things, which I'm okay with. And the nice thing is if I do one-hit kill this thing, the game will automatically, like, reroute the player's attack, see, like that, over to the next enemy, which is great in a 2-enemy system. If there was more than 2 enemies, obviously that would be a little bit more of a different situation, so to speak. So right now, we are going to check our equipment here, make sure we have the best possible items equipped to all of our characters right now, and that's the big thing. We want to make sure our best characters have all of the right, equipment. So we can't use the Masamune with Frog. That's an interesting situation we find ourselves in. I would think he'd be able to use the Masamune pretty quickly. Maybe it's a story sword. I don't know what the issue is with it, but I would think that we would be able to use the actual, frickin' sword, but we can't. That's fine. And if Frog's just gonna jump in the portal, no questions asked. What a trooper. So now that we're in the past here, or end of time, let's replenish our HP and MP real quick. Do that real quick here. I'm going to open this door, and you see this freaking weird thing. Yeah, he's changed forms. Remember, he said he changes his forms based on how strong we are. So if we're strong, he's going to be stronger. So keep that in mind in case we ever go back in this room again. I don't know if we're going to need to. Do we actually? Yeah, we said we try it out. I think he gives us a lot of tech points if we actually do manage to beat him. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to. But it is worth a shot. I'm not going to lie, we'll try. And probably fail, to be realistically honest with you guys. So that's the water spell, okay. And our lightning spell still does a little bit of damage, not much. But now that Frog has his magic spell, once this guy totally and utterly demolishes us, we will be able to travel in time again. Probably have to go back to 600 AD. And once we're in 600 AD, we'll be able to... I guess it would be... What would we do? We would have to go take down the Fiend Lord, which might be the end of the game. I don't know. Based on their logic, then... Based on the game's logic, the Fiend Lord will be the final boss. If we stop the Fiend Lord Magus, we'll be able to prevent Lavos. Obviously, I feel like that wouldn't be the case, knowing this game. Oh, we can go see the world destroyed by Lavos. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go check it out. Why not? What's the harm? So here we are. We're going to be at the Day of Lavos. Obviously, this is going to be after Lavos emerges. The Fiend Lord got his wish. This is a very long load screen for this. I don't know why. Pretty simple level design here, too. It's just an empty ground. Oh, no. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Oh, shit. Shit! Guys, I think we triggered something here. We triggered something. Yeah, we definitely did not want to do that. And this looks like a great place for us to call it a break, guys. My name's been Angry Mancher. Thank you guys for watching my blind playthrough of Chrono Trigger. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.